What are you doing? Okay.
Jenny, a young woman with a curious nature, lies in bed, clutching her smartphone. The room is dimly lit, and a sense of unease hangs in the air. She opens the Sleep as Android app, eager to delve into the mysteries of her sleep. As Jenny sets the app to record, she drifts off to sleep, her mind filled with anticipation. The night passes silently, with only the faint sounds of her breathing and occasional movements. Morning arrives, and sunlight peeks through the curtains, casting gentle rays on Jenny's face. Yawning, she reaches for her phone, still half asleep. With a mix of trepidation and curiosity, she opens the Sleep as Android app and clicks on the recording from last night. The app's interface displays a graph depicting her sleep patterns, along with a playback timeline. Jenny puts on her earphones, immersing herself in the eerie recording. As the playback begins, the audio crackles with static. Jenny's drowsy voice breaks the silence, asking, "What are you doing?" The anticipation grows, and a chill runs down her spine as a deep, chilling voice, clearly male, responds, "Nothing." Wide-eyed and filled with a sense of dread, Jenny realizes that the voice replying is not her own. Fear grips her, but her determination pushes her forward, urging her to continue listening. The recording continues, the air thick with tension. Suddenly, another phrase emerges from the playback, the voice faint but distinct. It sends a wave of terror through Jenny's entire being. The voice utters, "I'm dead." Jenny removes her earphones, her heart pounding in her chest. Her mind races, desperately searching for an explanation. There were no signs of a break-in, and it certainly wasn't her own voice responding. The inexplicable nature of the recording fuels her curiosity even further. Taking a deep breath, Jenny gathers her resolve. She refuses to let fear control her. Determined to uncover the truth, she decides to investigate further, vowing to confront the haunting voice that invaded her sleep. The room falls silent once again, but Jenny's quest for answers has only just begun. In the quiet darkness of her bedroom, a young woman named Emily found herself plagued by a mysterious and unsettling occurrence. Night after night, she would awaken, startled and confused, always at the same eerie hour. Determined to uncover the truth behind her midnight awakenings, she turned to her trusty pillow sleep cycle alarm clock app, which recorded her sleep each night. Little did she know that within those recordings lay a chilling revelation. Curiosity tinged with trepidation, Emily listened intently to the playback of her sleep recordings. The majority of them seemed innocuous, filled with mundane sounds like the rustling of her blanket or faint murmurs of discomfort. Yet, amidst the ordinary, there was one recording that sent shivers down her spine. It was the one captured at 4:42 a.m., and its contents would haunt her dreams. As the recording began, Emily could hear herself whimpering softly, trapped in the realm of slumber. But then, a disconcerting presence manifested itself. An unfamiliar, masculine voice emerged from the depths of the recording. It whispered indistinctly, its words barely audible amidst the backdrop of her own sleep-induced groans. Yet, in the chilling silence, the voice grew clearer, and its intentions became unnervingly apparent. "I am," the voice enunciated deliberately, its resonance echoing through the recording. The hairs on the back of Emily's neck stood on end as her heart raced with a mixture of fear and curiosity. Who was this mysterious entity invading her peaceful dreamscape? And what did it mean by those enigmatic words? A myriad of questions swirled in Emily's mind, but one thing was certain: her nights were no longer her own. The spectral voice had pierced the veil of her subconscious, leaving her to grapple with the haunting reality that something otherworldly lurked within the darkness. Each subsequent night became a battle between fear and the burning desire to unravel the enigma that haunted her sleep. With trembling hands and a resolute spirit, Emily delved deeper into her investigation. She sought guidance from paranormal experts, researched ancient texts, and scoured the annals of forgotten folklore. The pieces of the puzzle slowly fell into place, revealing a history fraught with dark secrets and lost souls. As Emily continued her search for answers, the presence grew bolder, its whispers more distinct. Visions of spectral figures flickered at the corner of her vision during waking hours, and her dreams became distorted tapestries of fear and foreboding. Yet, the intrepid young woman pressed on, compelled by an insatiable curiosity and an unyielding determination to reclaim her nights from the clutches of the unknown. In her relentless pursuit, Emily began to unearth a connection between her own past and the haunting presence that plagued her nights. Long-forgotten family tales and whispered legends intertwined, pointing to a lineage touched by the supernatural. The pieces of her own identity slowly began to align with the eerie truth she had stumbled upon, binding her fate with that of the enigmatic voice. As the clock ticked towards another fateful night, Emily prepared herself for the ultimate confrontation. Armed with her newfound knowledge and a strength forged through adversity, she braced herself to confront the source of her torment, determined to unravel the mystery that had consumed her life. The tale of Emily's nocturnal torment serves as a reminder that within the realms of sleep and dreams, the line between the real and the ethereal can blur. It is a testament to the indomitable human spirit in the face of the unknown, and a chilling testament that sometimes the darkest secrets lie within the recesses of our own souls. Once upon a chilling night, a property manager and his wife embarked on an ambitious renovation project. They gathered a large crew to breathe new life into the old property, unaware of the spectral secrets that lay hidden within its walls. As the days turned into weeks, an eerie presence began to reveal itself. Shadow people danced in the corners of their vision, while mysterious orbs flickered and floated in the air. It seemed that the supernatural had taken a keen interest in their endeavor, haunting them with every step they took. Curiosity consumed the property manager, fueling his desire to capture proof of these paranormal phenomena. He tried in vain to document the ghostly occurrences, but the elusive spirits always evaded his camera lens. It was a frustrating and perplexing puzzle, until one fateful night when he stumbled upon an unexpected solution. Intrigued by the sleep-talking antics of his wife, the property manager decided to utilize a sleep app to record her nighttime musings. Little did he know that he was about to unveil a bone-chilling revelation. At first, the recordings yielded lighthearted amusement, capturing his wife's comical sleep-talking episodes. But as the weeks passed, an unsettling shift occurred. Amidst the innocent laughter, he began to detect peculiar sounds that sent shivers down his spine. Unable to readily identify these unnerving noises, he turned his attention to their 3 feline companions, assuming they were the source of the eerie sounds. However, his certainty soon crumbled beneath the weight of mounting evidence. The truth was impossible to ignore. It was a voice, distinctly separate from any earthly origin. Yet, the most spine-chilling moment came when his wife stirred in her slumber, unknowingly inviting terror into their realm. In the dead of night, as she shifted in bed, a whispered command pierced the silence, freezing their blood. A haunting voice, filled with an otherworldly malice, uttered 3 words that echoed through their very souls: "Stop moving." With each passing night, the veil between the physical and the ethereal grew thinner. The couple found themselves entangled in a horrifying dance with the unknown, tormented by the presence that plagued their every moment. As they ventured deeper into the renovation, the line between reality and the supernatural became increasingly blurred, leaving them questioning their own sanity. In this eerie tale of shadows and voices, the property manager and his wife found themselves trapped in a web of spectral terror. Their once exciting renovation had become a descent into darkness, a harrowing journey where every creak of the floorboards and every flicker of light held the potential for unimaginable horrors. And as they battled to uncover the truth behind their haunted property, they could only pray that they would emerge unscathed from the clutches of the unknown forces that sought to claim them as their own.